Alright, Kay, go for it.
I have no topics.
We got stuff. He's been away. We skipped a week. He's got things. I got stuff too. We realize we can always keep that part in too. We don't have to cut this. There doesn't need to be dead silence.
I know.
Keep everything.
I will. But
I was enjoying the silence, Shawn.
You know this group. There's no such thing as silence.
He was enjoying
unless it's silent and deadly.
He was enjoying the silence, realizing that, oh my god, I didn't fucking get shit for the podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hawkie Talkie 19. We're Hawkwalk Studios.
Post-hiatus edition.
Post-hiatus
Yeah,
edition.
we skipped a week.
AKA the post-Austin was gone and everything fell apart week.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with you. It's because Kay was gone for that one. And you were gone.
a
You guys
sick
were both
bitch.
unavailable.
We're 4/5 of Hawkwalk Studios, or 4/4 of the recording part.
We're all of the recording part, but good job. Dude. I don't know what kind of fractions you're trying to break up.
No, we're here in full 6/4 power.
Yes.
You're
Two
1-1
special
of the
guests, one minority.
And missing dates.
He's talking about her. She's Asian.
Yeah.
I am.
Half Korean. Why does this always gotta be about you, Rad?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
Rad.
God.
Sit the fuck down, Rad.
I know. Get off your pretentious high horse.
Get off that literal high horse. I don't know how you got that thing in here.
Yeah. And seriously, your people ride llamas. What are you doing?
I like llamas. Llamas are great.
You see they add them into Minecraft?
Yeah, I'm so happy about
Okay,
that.
let's get to that in a moment. I'm Shawn.
I'm Austin.
Rad.
You gotta speak up, sir. I mean, you can only hear you so much when you're the first one. You two should switch seats, really.
I'm Brittany, the minority one.
He's
All
rad.
right, there we go. We now have a differentiate. Brittany and minority Brittany.
Wait, no. I'm the white
Okay,
Brittany. They like me.
we'll just say it's white Brittany and half Korean Brittany.
That's a lot of extra words, though.
You're right. White Brittany and Brittany.
She's still partial white. It's not
Half
fully.
white Brittany.
I like minority Brittany. It sounds like it's like a title name. How about,
how about-
she earned the
Wait,
rank of
no,
minority.
you can't say minority Brittany, because then they're gonna look at a picture of me and they're gonna be like, the fuck.
All right,
What do you mean?
we'll
Well, look at a picture of her and go, clearly not.
just call her the half-blood princess.
Half blood pain in my ass.
That's only one.
Austin's dying.
You guys.
Okay, well, so we have the whole crew.
So let's kick this
And
off right.
Kasif. Kasif is here.
Let's kick this
And
off
we have
right
video-
because
Minecraft.
when this releases, it'll actually be the day before. Happy early 4th of July.
Yeah.
Ah,
we are-
yes.
yeah,
And
technically
also-
Tuesday.
Happy SGDQ 2017. Summer Games Done Quick has started.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
I was thinking about
Speedrunning
LGBT.
games for Children's Miracle Network charities.
Fuck the children.
I know that's a
Fuck
big thing.
America.
Whoa.
Whoa. I actually do like this.
I
I'm
feel
hoping
like
one
she's
day
trying
we're
to
gonna
combine
run
those two. What is wrong with you? You
Yeah.
sick sexual deviant.
Yeah. Well, we are getting regularly
Don't
screwed
even act
over.
like you want to
so.
fuck the children. How old are you and how old am I?
You are not a child. You are far from a child.
I don't know. Clearly, we need to start carting people who went to this room.
Rad, where's your ID?
Yeah. Nah, Rad's older. All the girls are
I
too
need to
young.
see a green card.
All the girls are younger than the men. And I think. What about you, Austin? Is your girl younger or older?
3 years older.
Ah, see, you're the one rocking the grave. Every other woman in these relationships are all younger.
Well,
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, we're guys. It's okay.
For me, yes. Because every time I dated a younger chick, it was nothing but fucking problems. It was like,
Dating a chick is a fucking problem. That's,
So-
the pro-
so I was-
that's the thing.
I'm
so I
telling
was
your
literally like,
wife.
from now
She
on, they
knows
have
she's
to
a
be
pain in
at
my butt.
least like
Oh.
they have to be at
Well, I
least
love
a
her.
year older than me. Like I'm not dealing with anybody that's like any bit younger than me because they always have some fucking stupid shit that they're doing that they don't fucking care about anything the fuck else, and then they'll just eventually just be like, oh,
If,
I don't know
held
what
up the
you're
middle
talking
finger while I
about.
did that.
I am so fucking mature.
I think what I hear is also for girls that don't have their life together.
Yeah.
I don't have my life together. I'd rather have someone that has their life together because of the whole fact that mine's such a mess.
There you go. So, well, we were mentioning Minecraft. They just did an update recently. As we're getting closer to the potential for for the crossplay and the catch up to PC, they added the llamas. They added the mansions in there too.
Yes.
Which I haven't found yet. What are you doing?
The mic's over here.
Mike's right there.
It did.
Why are you climbing at the computer?
She wanted to see if it picked it up. Because it was spiking up every time she was playing with the fucking Velcro.
Yeah. So. Listen, this
It's
microphone.
over here.
Microphones pick
No,
up
wait,
his.
no, wait. wait. Okay, hold on. Shut up.
Yeah, because you're making a
It's because you're
loud
clapping.
fucking noise.
Watch. Ready? All right. Look. So I'm gonna reach up above my head and snap my fingers. And now ready? In front of the microphone.
Okay, but look, I'm not in front of the microphone.
No, but
Because you're
smack. But it's a smack.
Because you're clapping. It's a
Listen,
protected
this
noise.
microphone picks up his farts from a distance. So
It does.
it really does.
It literally picks up my
I'm
asshole
editing
at
videos.
range.
I'm literally editing videos and hearing gas in my ears as I'm editing these things.
We're gonna have to start crediting your ass.
Yeah, I know.
Video.
Special
Me-
guests of things released from Austin's asshole.
Me and my asshole are two different people. Okay. One of us talks shit. The other one produces shit.
The question is,
I'm the one that produces shit.
Austin thought we'd upgrade to producer in the company, and there you go. He just gave a scathing review of our quality content.
I was just saying what I do.
Quality.
Quality content. with partners.
Quality.
Quality.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready for some quality time?
I haven't found the mansions yet in this thing, though.
Mansions
Bitch. They're in, like, the roof-covered
Who the
forest.
fuck is playing a bass?
That's
Oh yeah,
the rock dock.
The rock dock, yo.
Rock
Shout
the
out to the
dock.
rock dock.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He's a
He fixes
fixes
amplifiers
yeah.
and stuff.
He's a musical instrument fix and repair. Yeah.
Musical
Yeah.
instrument fix and repair.
Look outside of his place. You can see he has a little advertisement.
He has
in
that little
there.
sign right out on the front of his
Yeah.
place. The rock dock fixes amplifiers and whatnot.
It's
There's
always
nothing
fun.
you can do about your organ though.
No. Yeah, which I actually haven't ordered.
them pipes.
So that was always.
hit a small bit of silence in there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what the fuck?
That'd be funny if this was even picking that up. Nah, it'd probably be annoying in the background. But yeah, so no, they've updated. It's actually kind of fun. Still can't find those damn things. They had a new enemy in here.
What?
Not the Vindicator. What's the other ones?
Vin
The one that
Diesel?
casts the ones that cast spells in Minecraft. They get like the teeth thing out of the floor. They summon like little wisp.
What the fuck you talking about? That's all I'm asking you.
Have you never played or seen the PC stuff?
No, I don't play.
Yeah, the Get the Mansion has a new type of Invoker.
That's what
it's
it is.
called. The
Yeah.
Invoker. Yeah, this bitch summons shit. So like he can cause like teeth things that jump out of the ground. He can summon like
Joy.
little bat-like things that can attack you, like spirits.
Yeah,
times.
it's like range
also
area
randomly
of
dies-
effect magic.
He'll also randomly dye sheep red.
Yes.
It's apparently a principal behavior of that.
Yes.
But he drops
The weird
totems.
behavior.
He
Yeah,
drops
he'll drop
totems,
totems.
Of death, which if you have it in your bar, I don't know how exactly
when
it
you
works.
die, it breaks and you
Are
come
you
back
sure
to
he
Yeah,
life.
it
dyes
stops
the
you from
sheep
Brian
red and
dying.
doesn't just stab them and they bleed out on their fur?
It could be. He might just be stabbing them. They turn red. I think he explicitly just dyes them red, right?
He might just go around
Yeah.
pouring blood on sheep.
Yeah.
Some sort of weird ritual.
He may have an STD, and his
Shit,
piss is really leaving some awful
He
stains.
may just have some sort of a gross kidney infection.
It really could be. They also have Elder Guardians in it now, but I still can't find a damn water temple.
Elder
either.
Guardians, I thought they had when the Water Temple first hit because you would
I don't remember
fight
if they-
larger Guardians, which
There's
were
a-
essentially Elder Guardians.
Well, there's an achievement for it now. I don't know if the
yeah, I
Elder
think they
Guardians
just
got
added. I think they just added in an achievement for it.
I still have never found Guardians in the game yet. But we started a new world. Him and Iron start exploring to see if we can hopefully find
Survival?
plus some achievement hunter. Yeah, it was our Fallout world that we started, but we changed it over to Adventure Time skin. It's way bright and colorful doing that. Our Iron Golem, it looks hilarious.
So then you bought the Adventure Time?
yeah, the Iron
I-
Golems.
That world, he hosts that world.
The Iron
That's why I kept
Golems.
telling him
Muscle
to
Princess.
Install it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
he
Yeah,
had,
we
we
have
had
one.
this discussion.
We have one guarding our farm.
yeah, we have a farm. He put that there, and he has animals and all things. We also captured a polar bear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
we
it's a fun
dragged
bear.
his ass all the way out from the Arctic and with a lead, and dragged him all the way the fuck back to the base just to have one.
And I have 4 dogs that
There you
when
go.
Shawn decides to be a dick and attack me, they all go after
Yeah, he figured out a good security
That's
system.
hilarious.
I can't fucking hit him in the house because the dogs will start attacking
I like
me.
it.
I gotta leave the house and come back in for them to leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
I know, it's
Nice.
great. Just be like, dude, all rad. We gotta go check. You guys should check out this cave. And we gotta just push him right
Yeah,
off.
that's right. I do.
Look at this
I don't
ravine.
Oh, man, that's incredible! As you're just slowly
break the block
kicking into
underneath
his
them.
legs.
We keep finding the same rails
This
mine shaft.
is Legoland.
You keep kicking him in the back of his leg, and
is
his one knee.
Minecraft.
His one knee just keeps buckling as you're kicking him. He just turns to him and is like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Killing you! Fucking shut up! What the ass? Just fucking fall and die.
You just smack the block underneath him and it goes. So that's actually been pretty fun. And No, Austin just came back from too many games.
Yes.
I have another topic, but it's not game related stuff. It's more of a dumb situational crap, which I think will come up with some funny stories from people. That happened to me yesterday, but I didn't know if you want to go
Things
through your
happen
stuff.
to you?
All right, so this is what kind of pissed me off in PhD. I've never really had bad service before. I've had plenty of bad customers. But I was out to dinner last night with my family because we did a going away party for my sister. She's being deployed next week. So we did a going away party. So we did at a restaurant. I won't name the restaurant. I don't know if they just don't typically. Yeah, I wish. I wish. I would have gotten better service than this. So I don't know if they just, this was a nice, classier place too.
Yeah,
Food's good. you know me well.
Classy Wayne.
Classy. So I went to the restaurant. I don't know if they're just not good at handling parties or something like that. There's 12 of us in a party, including a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old, and then a special needs.
Hooters is perfect then.
8-year-old? How old's my nephew now? 8 or 10.
Especially for the 2 and 4-year-old.
Just 3 kids, the rest are adults and stuff like that. So we go there, and it was just the shittiest service had ever had with a party.
I mean, you had a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old, and an 8-year-old. I wouldn't visit your table either. Are you kidding me?
No, they were fine. No, they were fine. The 8-year-old doesn't do anything. He's more than happy with himself. He doesn't make noise because he doesn't talk, so he doesn't make really much noise. And we've been like that for years. We have ways of being able to keep him. He's occupied. He's fine. He's happy. He's one of those happy-go-lucky kids. He doesn't talk, so he doesn't make noise or a mess. And the 2 young ones at the end, completely well behaved. I mean, they can be little devils at times. I
Still
love
a
them.
child.
I know.
Children.
But still, they were well under control, never an issue. So they told us ahead of time they don't really do we were just going to order food.
But your family, you always think that.
No, I have no problem
they're
telling. I have no
angels.
problem telling when my nieces and nephews are little devils. They're my nieces and nephews. I wouldn't even think my own kids are good. If anything, I put them on a worse
You don't
pedestal.
even have kids.
I know. See, it's already starting out bad.
You're
So
setting
they-
the bar even lower for yourself.
I am. Jamie's the one that wants this.
My unborn children suck.
They're already gonna hate me, okay?
It's
It's a family tradition in my family. You hate the father, so I'm already on a screwed side of that one.
You're already prepared to be the worst.
I'm already prepared to not be liked.
He wants to be the very worst, like no one ever was.
Exactly. If I'm gonna take a title, I'm gonna go for the top. So my mom called and did reservations for this last week. We get there. They'd offered us also a platter
You
deal.
mind me
They
asking,
offered-
Italian restaurant?
I don't really think so. I can't think of a good theme to describe it. I would say it's pretty.
So I was going to say
general.
that if you did say so, it's probably going to be.
I'll tell you the
refugees.
place off the podcast. I don't want to put names out there for it now. But then they offered us a plat. No, it wasn't. I haven't been to Petrucci's in years.
I've never been.
I won't go back to
Okay.
that place. I didn't
Okay,
like
shut
it.
up.
So they even offered us a deal where they has preset meals. You know, you can get salad, soup. We got baked Alaska at the end. They literally lit that bitch on
Breadsticks?
fire too.
They baked
Um,
Alaska.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
You know what baked Alaska is?
How can you bake that whole country?
You son of a bastard.
Oh,
How
okay.
can you
cat's
bake
name
a
is
whole
Alaska.
state?
You guys are.
That's-
Here's the funny
that's
thing.
And
not-
it's covered in fucking ice.
That's not hard. There's a couple states out there that can help bake that state.
There's a lot of oil.
They're
in
very
Alaska.
close to Colorado and California. It makes sense.
I mean, my cat's name is Alaska, so this
Gotcha.
topic is offensive towards me.
Well,
It's getting closer to home.
I asked because when we went there, of the 12 people, only myself and my mom even knew what a baked Alaska is. I had my sister and my sister-in-law were arguing it was actually a fish dinner and entree and stuff like that. But
Alaska would
It's like a
probably
dessert.
I've made
love
it before.
baked
It's dessert.
Alaska.
It's a cake inside of it's a ice cream inside of a cake that you bake in an oven. Put meringue
You
around.
said
And
it was something with fish.
no, that's what they thought.
Oh.
I knew what it was. And then when they bring it out, they use meringue around it, and then they light the meringue on fire, and so it has a slow
Yeah.
burning blue flame around it.
Yeah.
Looks great.
So sick.
And it tastes pretty good too. You just have to vanilla or chocolate and
And make
strawberry
sure
ice
you
cream.
don't touch the fire.
Blow the fire out first. I handed my sister
the
a
fire
piece of
touches
cake and saw a
itself.
flame on it.
Nice.
And my niece is right next to her. She was about to touch. She's like, no.
Fire bad.
Fire bad. Anyway, so they gave us a preset menu, 4 meals, and they said, it was a good reduced price. And the food was good.
Yeah.
My God, we got in there. Worst waiter I've ever had, dude. This dude, and we complained to the managers, and it took us a while to get a manager because people kept running us around 3 different people. This dude's like, he's been here for like 40 years. Well, you should probably retire his grumpy old ass. This dude was like slow to everything he did. Never smiled. I had a busboy that randomly walked by and said hi to us and did like a quick 1 minute conversation. Left him like, can we get that guy? Because he's got way more personality than our. And a 1 minute interaction with a busboy at the end of the night was better than the 2.5 hours of this waiter I dealt with.
Can I just have this busboy just handle
Everything. Like this young kid was way better. But this dude would just said like nothing, and he didn't listen to a single thing. He brought extras of fucking everything.
Teach him how to bake an entire Alaska, and we'll go from there.
He brought out like extra salads for no reason, stuff like that. He's like, oh, you guys want soup? He tells,
baked.
he goes, oh, it's a bean soup. And we're like, well, what the fuck? I have no idea what bean soup is. 2 people ordered it. He brought out 5 soups, even though only 2 people ordered it. And we looked at it and go, this is beef and barley. It's not bean soup. and somebody, I think like my sister or something like that, my mom ended up saying, Shawn was like, just so you know, it's beef and barley. It's not just normal bean soup. They might have told you the wrong thing back there. Nothing. You think courtesy, they just go, oh, thank you. I'm sorry, they must have told me something wrong. Nothing. You just ignored it. Brought out a bunch of like extra random drinks of stuff and everything like that. No reason. He takes everything and brought it all out 2 by 2, dude. One thing in one hand each. And that's how he served every fucking thing. And then also, again, 3 kids at the table. And then my sister-in-law said, hey, the kids are getting these chicken fingers and fries. Can you just bring that out with the salads? You know, because obviously their stuff's going to cook a lot faster than like our, you know.
Yeah. But of course,
we had like 2 fish dishes. You know,
I know exactly what he said.
No, he's fine. Wouldn't you fucking know it? They were the last dishes that he brought out everything he brought out he did for the kids last. And it's like, why would you not bring out the kids' food first?
I was gonna say, dude, I thought he was gonna say something along the lines like, oh no, I can only bring out the entrees when the entrees are done.
Would have been more acceptable. He said fine for that. But again, he also brought out the kids' dishes last and later than everybody. Everybody else had gotten served. We had already started time to eat and still waiting for the 3 kids just have chicken fingers and fries.
Fucking chicken fingers.
You should always feed the kids first because they're gonna pick at their food for at least an hour.
Exactly. Yeah. That's actually was the logic behind it. Is you always serve the kids first. They're gonna be the most testy of the group. It keeps
them busy.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, theirs was the fastest thing to make on that entire
Chad.
List. We didn't
fucking Chad.
We got there. We got this place at 6:30. We did not, and our food was pre-ordered for us like that. We didn't get food until over 45 minutes later, dude. After we sat down and already gave them our order, and reconfirmed it with them. Fucking 45 minutes later, he had no idea what he was handing out, and nobody's helping this dude too. We twice went to, and then another manager goes, "Hey, I think this guy needs help because there's 12 people here, and he's clearly not capable of doing things. He's taking everything out about 2 by 2. Drinks are all that way, all salads, all the soups, all the things." No, it's gonna take it. It took so.
Man, I had one waitress come out with a fucking tray with like 6 entrees.
Yeah,
just bring it to one table. So we were like, "You need help? Pff, I got this."
No, I got it.
Yeah, exactly. Not this guy. Like, oh, he's been here for 40 years. You might want to reteach him. Again, no personality disposition. Looked unhappy the entire time. No small talk conversations. 40
years, acting like it's his first
40
rodeo.
years. Yeah, exactly. 40 years. Like, okay, you need to retire. And they gave us a runaround for the people. He finally brought out the Baked Alaska. He cut pieces, gave it to everybody, and he cut pieces and gave it to other tables. We already paid for this dessert because it was a big, like, sheet cake size cake.
Yeah.
And we were expecting to take the rest home with us. We paid for it as part of the meal.
Fuck out.
He gave the shit out, and then he told them no, he didn't and stuff. And we looked over like, you can clearly see Baked Alaska remnants on that person's table over there. I'm sure if you ask.
Wait.
See, it gave away part of our dessert
food
that we paid for.
Can we just take a minute to talk about?
You're not finishing your entree. Can we just take this over to another table?
What's that?
Can we just take a minute to talk about first world problems here?
Yeah, I know. It really is.
How dare you?
How dare you give someone else my Baked Alaska?
Look, if
you would think you would ask.
So
hey.
the other people in this place are Americans who work for their food. They're first world as well. If they can take my remnants from my plate and ship it over to Uganda, fine.
Yeah.
Don't take my whole fucking Baked Alaska and give it out to fucking Steve from across the street.
Yeah. And you gotta remember.
He can pay for his own fucking
He can buy his own fucking Baked Alaska. He can buy 2 of them.
This meal was a couple $100. Yeah. Enough people, so it's not like, money wasn't being spent
like
here.
12, yeah, I would assume like maybe like $25 a person. Ish.
I don't remember. I know what later in prices. But honestly, we went for dinner. It took 3.5 hours before we could finally leave because of how much time it took everything to come out.
Like
Do you know how long it takes
we got 6:30. We didn't get out of there until between 9:30 and 10. I didn't leave the restaurant until 10 o'clock. Because by 9:30, he spent half an hour trying to work out the bill with the people because they kept
Chad.
coming up. They kept giving us different like people who were supposed to be in charge, but clearly the manager was dodging us. And I like my sister-in-law. I love with her. She's great. She does it in the friendliest way of like mentioning things, but she does killing with kindness kind of thing.
Is it
She doesn't freak
the
out.
one we met?
No. This is on my side of the family. That was Jamie's sister.
Oh, because she seems like a kill him with kindness kind of person.
She does.
She's military. I mean, she
She's
is a kill with
military
kindness,
by
but she's
us.
also gonna be extremely stern.
She's military? The one we met?
The one you might, yeah, she was military. She's retired out now.
Oh,
Her husband's still. My brother-in-law Shawn's
she's
still.
killing with
Oh,
kindness,
she is.
but could still actually
She was
kill you.
in. Why am I totally blanking all of a
She
sudden?
was in
National
the
Guard.
Navy.
She served over in Iraq.
Let you sail the seven seas.
She was in the army. She was in Iraq.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, her and my brother-in-law.
She
My
seems like
brother-in-law
a really
did 2
nice
tours.
person.
Oh no, she's very, very nice. But she's also one of those ones where she'll put her foot down into a situation too. Like my father-in-law is kind of that way too. Nice dude, but don't argue with him. Like he'll put. I mean, he needs to put his foot down with something. He has no problem putting it down because he also has to be a landlord at times too. So he has to do that foot down. You know,
Yeah.
all right, well, you can't do this. End of story.
She'll really put her
Cane
foot
down, foot up, ass.
He's not that old, isn't he, Kane?
Oh, okay.
It's one of those. Yeah, I can kill you
That's
with
my wife's
kindness, but I
grandfather's
can
90
also
something across the street.
literally kill you.
Well, he was a chaplain. I mean, he's trained to kill too,
He'll
but he
put
wasn't allowed to carry.
He'll put his
gun.
foot down
But he still
on the back
can.
of your head,
As you
facing a
eat dirt.
sidewalk.
So yeah, no, the whole run around. And then it took him over
Stop.
half
Shit,
an
you
hour.
scrub.
It took over half an hour to fix the billing issue because they were charging us so much, and then they offered to take the dessert cost off.
Yeah, I was gonna say
and
it
it was
should
just a whole
have
run
charged
with
you
that.
fucking half that bagel last if anything.
Well, because of the service, again, 3 times we went up trying to talk to somebody like, hey, can he get help or can we get a different service? Like, you know, there's a problem here. And again, I know my sister-in-law, the one we're dealing with, you know, she's a stern, put your foot down type of person, but she does it killing kindness. She's not going to sit there, rag, yell, none of that stuff. Nobody did that. Which is kind of nice. I didn't have to argue with somebody because I am the I'm the nice guy at first, and then after too much pushback, then I become the angry jerk. So I didn't have to deal with anything.
You become the jerk.
The angry jerk.
Oh, okay.
The angry jerk yelling about service, I should say. I'm an angry jerk all the time. But, so yeah, that is terrible service and stuff like that. I've never had bad service in a restaurant before. I've had maybe 1 or 2 waitresses and waiters. They didn't come around enough, so I didn't give them that much of a tip because they didn't really give a lot of service.
Yeah, that's the worst.
But they were never terrible.
The worst service I've ever had was literally them just being absent.
Yeah, exactly. Absent again.
I had
that lowers your
too.
tip. But here's the thing:
Earlier
this
in the
place
year.
also is in one of those places that they added the 18% gratuity into your bill already, and that was part of the problem that my family members who were who were handling the bill were like, well, we're fine with the standard 18%, but this was not 18% service. And again, it was because again,
that's
it was a
what I
little
was like.
classier.
No, I'm not paying 18%.
No,
I
I'll
kn-
give you 8%.
At this rate, he's lucky to get 5.
Honestly, it was not.
$5
Honestly,
cents.
it was not really a tip-worthy service, and I've never walked out not wanting to give a tip. I've lowered my tip because of absent service.
I have, yes.
Oh, I've not tipped
that's
because
not-
of shit service.
I've never not tipped.
I've never really had shit service. Absentee service, I won't tip
Yeah.
that much for.
But I still tip.
Some people they get all mad because I don't tip at buffets.
You're supposed to tip at a buffet?
I know exactly.
Seriously?
I see people like always like tip like you go tip your server. What server? I gotta get my own food. She comes over and collects the plate. That's a busboy. You don't tip the busboy.
It's a busboy that also happens to get you drinks.
No, not
What-
I
where
gotta
have
get
you
my
gone
own
to
fucking
You got your
drink.
own drinks?
Yo.
Yes.
Unless it's a Chinese buffet. Chinese
Yeah.
buffet is the only one where they'll get
Or
me a
the
drink.
country,
Yeah.
old country buffet, you get your own drink.
You get your own there. That's what I mean.
No, not old.
The whole country, you get your own drinks.
Yeah,
Old
Golden
Country,
Corral,
yeah.
you get your own
Golden
drinks.
Corral.
Golden Corral. No, Golden Corral, they give you drinks.
I go to
Yeah, I think Golden Corral
Oh, they
does
do.
your
I've been
drinks.
there once.
I go to
But
the Chinese buffet.
They get you
Yeah.
Chinese
drinks.
buffets will get you
The one
drinks.
over by Dick's Sporting Goods.
I think
Yeah, I know. I've been that one.
That's the one that I go
We
to.
went there for Father's Day.
The Old
when we
Country?
used to-
No,
No.
the
No, we're
Chinese
talking about
buffet.
Chinese
The
buffet.
Oh, I
Chinese
liked the
buffet.
hibachi grill, but they shut down again.
Hibachi,
Apparently, they
yeah.
were using the geese.
Ah, I understand.
Yeah.
Can't be really worse than
No,
the.
yeah.
Can't be
Yeah.
any worse than
Were
the.
they greasy geese?
They were local, so that's. Yeah.
Was it a greasy geesey?
It still can't be worse than the sushi place in Philadelphia Mills that they found
Yeah.
the bodies in the wall.
Correction. It wasn't in the wall. It was
What
just
was it?
in the building.
Yeah, it was just
No, I thought. Oh, I thought.
No, it was just
No,
What happened
in
was
the wall.
the person,
No,
the
it
person
was
was
a
ki-
burnt
the person,
body.
the person was killed and burned elsewhere and then dumped in that building.
Oh, but the building was already shut down, so
You know what? You know what's
Pretty
funny?
much, they
Back
threw
when
a dead
back when
body
that
in
buffet
abandoned
was actually
buildings.
open, I used to go there.
Was it chewy?
Did it taste a little charred?
Quite gamey, a little charry. Tasted a lot like man.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite put my finger on it that if it was actually.
And Austin
a finger
has
or not.
tasted many men, so
Yeah,
he's familiar
yeah.
with it. If one of the girls made that joke, it might be a different story, but you had to roll right into that one, huh?
I did talk
Tasted
about
man.
fingers.
You did. You do like your fingers a lot.
Well, they help me do a lot of things, so yes.
Anybody else had like really terrible service?
I've
You had
never-
absentees.
Yeah.
I've had absence service, but I never had terrible service. Like I did see, I did have a waiter once. I did.
If you want terrible service, come to my line at Walmart.
I did one time tip somebody else's waiter.
Did you really?
Yeah,
That's
because they
Dick
were
move.
they were so rude to their waiter, and I could I'm like, he was the table next to us, and they had a different waiter, and I could see this guy trying so hard to bend over backwards for this rude ass old couple, and they didn't tip him at all. And the guy, like, it's not like he wasn't providing bad service. He tried really hard, and he just wasn't good enough for them. And I thought it was bullshit, so I tipped.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of bad customers in the stories. And I've heard a couple from waiters and waitresses. I remember one where like the woman literally finished like 3/4 of a sandwich and decided she wanted something else, wanted that off the bill, and then wanted the other thing for free. And the waiter eventually was something like, "You ate more than half of that sandwich, and now you want the money off of this, and you want the next thing for free." Like, no, like he said, literally there was like a bite or two left of the sandwich. So your past manager, if you have not figured it out by 2 bites
That you don't,
don't
like it,
then
you're fucking paying for it.
Yeah, unless you get like a good way in, you find something still like get a couple bites into like a sandwich that has meat in it, and then you say, "Oh, that doesn't really look cooked."
Yeah.
That might be different.
That
Yeah,
happened to me
I've
at
had
Charlie
that happen.
Brown's. I ordered a steak.
Did you go to kick a football and they
Oh,
pulled
they're not
it
going
away
to
from
sponsor
you?
us anymore.
That place shut down.
Are they all shut down now? I've never been to one. I just
Yeah.
Yeah.
there was one in Oxford Valley, right?
Yeah. No, it's on
It's
Crown.
gone
Well, it's
now.
Crown Round now, I think.
Yeah, it's gone.
Wow.
But I went there and ordered a steak.
What's up, dude?
Brad, you want to contribute something? God.
Yeah, you ever
Get
get shit
fun.
service, man?
Go ahead.
And I like my steaks medium rare. Cause yeah, and they bring me the steak and it's well done.
Yeah, I was gonna say pretty much fucking well done.
And I'm like,
Fucking hockey puck.
So I don't eat steak, so I don't know the differences.
I don't like
Wuss.
to complain, so I start to eat it anyway.
You don't like to complain? I've been in line with you at
I
fast
don't-
food
Yeah.
places. Fucking tell me you don't
Yeah.
like
We
to
have.
complain.
It's not complaining.
We go first because
We've
of you.
stood in
I-
I stood in a
I
7-Eleven
think
with
I
you.
should let you know that this cheese that doesn't taste right.
I'm
You
picky
should
as
maybe
fuck.
take
This
this out or
this
look
is
at
also
the
this is also a
date on
person
it.
who grabbed cans of Surge from a 7-Eleven and said, "Oh yeah, those were 99 cents," and they were like, "No," and he's like, "Well, you don't have a sign over there, so they're 99 cents."
The whole shelf, the shelf
What are
was
you
marked
talking
99
about?
The
cents.
shelf did have a 99-cent sticker on it.
And
The
But like,
shelf
yeah,
did,
but
like
like
several
every-
items down.
everything on the shelf had a
Yeah.
had a 99-cent sticker on it,
They
except
scanned
for
it and
the
it came
Surge,
up
which
for a
had
buck
no,
nine. Yeah,
no,
they scanned
no
it and it
sticker.
came up for a $1.19. And he was like, "Well, you should start putting signs up on your shit."
You should.
I just remember that, and I remember his argument with okay. No, we're not saying this to
What
make
the dude
fun
did
of
I know,
Popeyes
It's one
because
of
he
those
wanted the
ones, we love
blackened
you,
chicken.
and you're not wrong in some of these.
The blackened chicken.
The blackened chicken at the
The dude didn't know what the fuck he was
Popeyes.
talking about. And he was
How
like,
do you
"Yeah,
not-
the blackened chicken."
It's on the fucking menu. How do you not know how to sell this stuff in your own store?
That's not the one in town, right? It was the one we went to that you and I used to work near, right?
No, it was
It was the one
Oh,
in
was this
town.
one?
it was this one.
Alright.
Yeah.
I literally
They just opened up.
He
too.
started going. I turned around and just walked out.
They,
Yeah.
I was
None
like,
of us
no.
ordered after
I was
that.
like, I am not hanging out for this one.
they had just opened, so they were all new to everything.
They were relatively new. They'd only been open for a very short time.
Because they know
I
their
didn't because when we first went there, I didn't even know they had opened. I didn't know they were there and they'd opened
they know
up.
their shit now.
Yeah, that's been
Now
months.
they do because you're the
I
only one that comes
That was
in and
like
gets
last
shit for it.
year now, dude.
I didn't even know
Because
there
we've been doing this for a
was
while.
one. I didn't even know there's one over here until they mentioned it in the car.
Yeah, like so.
I brought them
I like
to
'em
town
here.
anyway.
I
though.
generally, I mean, like, I will complain and I'll tell somebody something, but I generally won't. I'll usually suck it up and I'll eat my food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I took a couple, and I couldn't do this. I couldn't. It was disgusting. So I said something, and they take it back, and they bring me out another one, and this thing's fucking bloody rare.
Nice.
So one extreme,
It's fucking
one extreme to another.
cold still.
Oh, it still has a heartbeat and it's eating grass.
I'm like, I can't.
I don't
I'm
think
like,
it fully
I
digested
remember-
what it was eating before
I was
you
like, you
cut
know,
Just pull out blades of
Great
grass. Like, what the
grasses.
fuck is this?
does the chef not understand the concept of medium rare? I'm like, I can't eat
It's
this.
about right
either.
here on the hand is medium rare.
Even worse, when you get to a second time,
Look, it's rare, medium rare, well done.
So,
Right, this way.
so
Even-
I was like,
even
you
still,
know
like,
what? I just don't want it anymore. It's like whatever, I'll find. So they brought me a burger, and they left the rare steak, and they told me just to take it home, and like when I reheated, we'll cook more or whatever.
you mean you throw it on a skillet? I'm gonna
Yeah.
fuck that thing
Well,
in the
that's how you
microwave.
of course you skillet a steak.
Fucking
That's
broil
how you
that
reheat a
motherfucker.
steak.
Fucking broil that.
So I'm like, whatever. So they didn't charge. It was a terrible food experience, but the service was fine and it was great. And they didn't charge me for any of the steak, and they didn't charge me for the burger. The only thing they charged me for was the tuna I had as an appetizer.
Oh,
Tuna
tuna?
as an appetizer?
They sliced up raw tuna with a slight searing on the outside, and season. It was so good.
Just remember, Kay.
No, I remember you said something back. I went to a diner with you, Deanna, and then one of her friends, and you said, what was it, risotto?
Oh, God.
No, what was
Yeah,
it?
We went to a diner, and apparently, and this is from the waitress. She said these are Greeks that run this diner. They have no idea what any of the things on the menu are.
What the
They
hell
ma-
did you
they
order?
made a
I don't
menu, but-
remember.
I
now.
ordered-
You're grilled cheese. That's what.
I ordered bruschetta.
Bruschetta, that's right.
Now you know what, as an Italian, you know what bruschetta
I know what
is.
bruschetta is. Yes.
They bring me out a piece of toast with like whole fucking tomatoes on it.
You can literally Google that answer.
This is not bruschetta.
Like-
I can't eat this. This is disgusting.
I remember
You're
him
better
saying
off.
it
You're
like
better
that.
off with getting a piece of Texas toast and pico de fucking gallo.
It might as well have been.
Jesus
No.
Christ!
I do it though. It was
Oh
kind
my
of close
God.
to what he
And
just said.
the waitress was like, "Yeah, no, that's just you're better off ordering something clearly American."
Or you might as well just order a
I
hero.
did it though. She was a very nice waitress. Though.
She
I
was.
remember her.
So I
Order a
decided.
burger, be done.
I decided to go extreme American. I ordered scrapple. They
Nope.
cut it super fucking thick and just
Oh man.
Here's the problem.
seared the edges so it was a liquid on the inside.
Here's your problem. You went too American with
Scrapple.
guys who were no. Scrapple is but that's a very American dish.
It's very
But you're
American.
doing what
It's
guys
not
who-
even
It's
American.
so easy to
Most
cook, how
people
do you
don't
fuck it
know
up?
what Scrapple is.
in America they do. I don't
No.
know. People I know
Not
overseas
really.
don't know
No.
what Scrapple is.
No,
No.
it's actually
north-
Scrapple
it's
is a
Eastern.
huge tri-state area thing.
It's
Yeah.
only
Oh,
in like
it's just
Philadelphia.
here.
Is this
Yeah.
a Northeast thing?
Yeah.
Just like our tri-state area.
Yeah, it's Pennsylvania's the largest place for Scrapple.
One
Yeah.
of the only places.
It's like-
They have
Huh.
we have a Scrapple
Pennsylvania-
fest. I mean, let's be
Yeah,
New
like come
New
on.
York,
which I
New
went to the very
Jersey,
first one.
Yo, Paul
Delaware,
Ray's Scrapple
Maryland,
Fest
that
2018,
general
what's
area.
up?
Once you start hitting like Virginia, they don't have it
Yeah.
out there.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
why grits is more of a southern thing. You don't really see that around here. I've never
What are
seen
you talking
grits on a
about?
menu.
I eat grits all the time.
I've never seen grits on a
Fucking
menu.
love
I love
Grits,
grits.
chitlin.
Every time I see
No.
every time I see or hear anything with grits, man, my mind goes back to my cousin
I
Vinny.
know, I love grits.
Do you want the
Excuse me, that
breakfast?
was
Yeah,
awful.
I'm thinking breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Goodness.
I love
Yeah.
grits.
Hey,
And I love,
grits. You guys know there's a growing cholesterol problem in
Isn't
America.
grits just like some sort of weird oatmeal?
It's
No, I think
What
it's made
is
of
it? Yeah.
corn.
Yeah.
something with corn. It's like something
It's like a coarser cornmeal.
I
Yeah.
thought that
I
for
mean,
a
if
while
it's made out
that
of
It
corn,
sounds
that's a really
terrible.
weird oatmeal.
and
It's just-
something else was the same thing.
You could call it a cornmeal.
What is it? There's grits, and then there's something that's like a lot like grits. but
Hominy?
it's not grits.
Hominy.
Succotash?
Hominy is
I know
actually a
grits
type
is
of
like
grits.
something really butter. It's a very fatty
no.
substance and it's like
Yes.
boiled and soaked in water.
Yes.
So it
Essentially oatmeal.
No, it's
Just
not.
not out of oats.
the only
Yeah.
reason why it was created was clearly somebody was starving and just had to
Yeah.
cook something they had and
Well,
it came up with like that is not a real meal.
Okay.
A lot of the food that they eat down more south that we look at and think is disgusting is disgusting. And it's literally just just
But
then
what they could make with what little they had.
But then they look at the shit that we eat and they're like, that's fucking gross.
They're like, we got pickled pork feet. It's, you didn't have much else to eat. You eat the pork feet.
Pig's ears.
Pig's ears
Sure.
and the shit. You eat what you
Yo, they
you
eat
got.
the-
what's
they
left.
eat the
We're gonna
snout.
eat the okra. Okra's fucking disgusting.
They eat
All right.
pig snout, son.
Yeah. You pickle anything in the
Well, I
South.
love okra.
Yeah.
You love the nostalgia from okra because of the fucking being poor and eating the shit. Nobody
love
actually
the
likes
nostalgia
okra.
from
Let's be real.
You just like putting something in there that says it has okra. You can put an okra scented thing, and little spices and a little
Scented candle?
thing. No, it's not a candle. It's like those things with little
No, I
spices
know.
in a little jar, stuff like that. Which I never liked those damn things anyway.
No.
Sell suckers. And that's just mine, because those things will end up being like, $5-10 for just a couple, for like 25 cents worth of seasoning really in there. But my sister told me about this, what's it called? This company out in California,
Dick.
Needs for Keys or something like that. It's
Bag of dicks. Yes.
No. It's something, it's a newer thing. I was getting mad. I had it on my
Nailed
phone. I realized I exited it yesterday. It's a thing where they take all different keys and like half of them are donated or found, stuff like that, and you just turn them into jewelry or like things on your cell phone case. And, like she has a necklace and then there's just sometimes engraves shit and stuff on.
Oh, that's cool.
From keys?
It's just keys and stuff like that. I think they do some other things down in
Eventually they're going to
bracelets,
find the right lock.
bracelets and other stuff like that too.
Eventually,
So it's all like spare script keys and stuff like that. It's a neat concept. It's doing really well. It's got a lot of really good publicity because they also take people who are transitioning out of homelessness, and those are the people they hire for the factory to get them like jobs and work and all. So it's a good idea.
They get to take the keys home and they find the house it goes to. That's theirs.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but I was just like,
finders keepers rule.
it sounds nice. And she says like they do a lot of like really good work for like helping people who are struggling and homeless and get out. I'm like, that's cool. And she had a necklace on last night, and I'm like, how much is stuff like that? All it was literally a silver chain and a fucking key that had like a word engraved on it, strength. And this is like a pay it forward method. You see somebody has it, you give it to them, or you buy them one. I said, how much is this stuff? She's like, $40. You fucking kidding me? Like, no wonder they can afford. They're hiring homeless people at minimum wage, and they're charging $40 for literally $1 something material.
They really are a dollar, $2 to
literally,
get a
I like
key
the
made.
things like it's a neat, and that's like charging the price. So the material is even cheaper than that because you could go any place and get a dollar key made. But I like the idea, but I'm like, my God, they're making a fortune because they're just ripping off one half to pay the other half.
It is literally like 3,000 labor markup.
It is
3,000
huge. And I'm just like, it's great that they're helping the homeless or transitioning out and all, and they're giving them work. But
fucking crazy.
how much are they really paying them? I mean, they're going to be illegal, but their markup has got to be hugely
I
profitable.
mean, I'm sure they're paying them
1000%
enough to
increase,
not
something
have
like
to
that.
fight over pieces of cheese in the street.
I have.
For minimum wage.
I mean, I'd fight over cheese too. Nice Fontina.
as long as it was bruschetta.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I love bruschetta.
Fight over that Greek bruschetta.
But I hate.
Are they making love on a shoe?
It's weird to say. I love
That's
bruschetta,
my
but I
shit.
hate tomatoes.
Yeah, I hate them. Everybody thinks it's weird. I'm a texture eater though.
I have to
Yeah.
admit,
And
though, the one
bruschetta
you
doesn't have
got-
the tomato texture, even though tomato is the main ingredient in it.
No, I have to admit, the one that you got at that diner, that was absolutely disgusting, though. I will
It
give
was,
you that.
It was nowhere near close to being bruschetta
Yeah.
in any way,
No, I
shape, or
remember.
fashion.
My brother's the same way though. He doesn't like tomatoes, but he loves bruschetta.
Mhm.
Loves it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I
Hate tomatoes,
I
love
think
tomato
I
sauce.
believe I have one.
Yeah, love
like,
ketchup.
Love
Yeah,
ketchup.
yeah, I
I think I
said
had
Barbecue sauce.
two
See,
hearts
Cat-
already.
Hate
If
mushrooms
you
like
don't
Barney.
Own any ketchup?
Ketchup's the only thing tomatoes I like. I don't do red sauces of any sort. I don't do anything.
You call yourself a
What?
fucking Italian?
Yeah, way to be
Fuck
wrong,
that.
asshole. I'm Southern Italian. You
Oh.
don't find many red sauces down there.
Olive
They don't
Garden
call it
Italian.
sauce.
No,
They
He's
don't
not-
call
that's
it
not
sauce.
in Southern Italy, it's more common sauce. It's gravy, more Northern Italy. Again, Southern Italy, we do more Alfredos and stuff like that.
I don't want to hear your Southern
Yeah.
Italian.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Alfredo,
Everybody-
that's that Olive Garden right
Everybody
there.
gives me
I
all
don't
that.
want to hear. I don't want to hear your bullshit Olive Garden propaganda. All right.
bullshit.
I don't want to hear your bullshit Alfredo
No.
propaganda.
Listen, Olive Garden is the American version, just like how
It's
people
all,
like.
it's all fucking rigged.
Olive Garden is
You
the
and your Alfredo
version-
sauce rigged the fucking election. I don't want to hear.
Yeah,
it.
listen.
I don't care.
Fucking Alfredo sauce way better than red sauce. I think that's
No,
fucking
I definitely
got
Absolutely.
more flavor.
4 cheese Alfredo
Yeah.
with bacon.
No.
But that says
Just
red sauce
cream-based
isn't common
sauces
in
are so
Southern
good.
Italy.
So good.
But see, people who've been to Italy understand what I'm talking about. Like, it literally is like a cultural difference where you go because
Yeah.
red sauce is not
Yeah,
readily
once
available.
you
so
get
they
once you
use
get to the
different
actual
sauces.
foot of the boot, it starts becoming creamy sauces.
Because people give me crap. Well, people give me.
Once you get near the head of the dick.
Yeah. Because people always
But then
crap like I don't like meatballs.
then you go out to the can, and it's like they're just like, fuck everyone over there. Like, this is us. This is what we do.
Yeah. But like, because I'm not a meatball sausage fan.
Once you hit Sicily, they're all like, hey, we're the real Italians. You're like, no, the fuck you're not.
Yeah, like over here you go to Chinese places and it's like, here you got some duck and duck. You go to Chinese is like, it's camel.
Yeah.
They're like, you want
Your
cat?
dog.
Olive Garden is the Italian equivalent of Chinese food in
picked
America.
this fresh
it's
off
not the
street today.
same. Nobody from those countries
Oh,
actually
yeah.
consider
You
it
buy.
That's like actually what they do.
Yeah.
They actually like
Yeah.
people
like,
who
they'll
own
pick up-
Chinese
they'll pick up
restaurants in
strays.
China. It's not even that they pick up strays. They will
They just-
steal
yeah.
people's pet
Yeah,
animals.
they'll literally just like rob your house for your dog and your cat, and they're like, this dinner today, lunch tomorrow.
Like they really, you know that they really do that. Like, yeah,
Hey, my Chinese place I love, they don't do that.
it's like a
Well,
festival.
no, they're not going to take your dog. You're not going to get any meat off the river.
No, she's good.
Not only
Weight.
that, River's gonna run away the second they look at her.
No, but still, either way, no.
Why do
I
you
know
think
the
she's
people.
so scarred? That's probably where she was before you got her.
I got her out of Delaware.
Yeah,
Shot.
Worse.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know.
She's never seen good housing because of all the taxes.
I know.
She's actually trying to run back there for all that tax-free shopping.
Everyone loses their shit over tax-free shopping in Delaware. I'm like, yeah. But notice nobody ever says they stay in Delaware.
Because the property taxes are ridiculous.
Yeah, that's where they make up for it. Is they don't charge you sales tax, but they fucking rape you on property taxes.
Isn't gas tax a little higher there too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and taxes out of your paychecks are higher there too.
Because you gotta remember, it's gotta be compensated somewhere, or else everybody would do it. But no, it's
That's why.
balanced.
That's why you get people used to go there to buy their car to buy cars and stuff. But they readjusted it. Now it takes a while to get a car, and you're charged tax based on where you live, not
Yeah,
where you buy it.
I heard that's a big thing, especially
What
because
is
of
Same thing with
electric
TVs and
cars.
stuff too.
Dick ass.
Yeah.
Like certain large purchases over X amount of dollars, they'll have to charge you tax depending on where you live.
Yep.
That's also why you can't transition alcohol across state lines
Yep.
And get caught for that.
Different tariffs and stuff.
Yeah, because of the alcohol taxes in
But I
the
have
states.
no-
They want you to pay.
but I have no
Literally,
choice.
cops will watch bridges and if there's an alcohol place right near them.
But
My
I
stepdad
have-
got busted with that one.
I
Although,
have no
um,
choice. Pennsylvania will not sell Everclear.
They really won't.
I have to
and
go
all-
to New Jersey
An
for
officer
it.
might,
God, New Jersey for that.
an
No,
officer
no.
might be allowed for that. My stepdad and I got pulled over one time years ago
guys,
coming
they
back
do
from fishing.
sell
We just happened to
Everclear,
bought beer
just
on
not
the way
the
back
high
for him.
proof. That's the one.
If
that
it's
they don't-
not high proof, it's not Everclear.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying the only one they sell in store, the things the Everclear 151 proof or something.
That's not. No. We need 95% by volume, 190 proof.
Yeah, that's
The literal make you blind shit.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
You smell it
Yeah,
and get
by
drunk.
Yeah.
law here, they can't actually sell it in
You
the
just
liquor
look at the
store.
bottle and you're
It
like,
can only
"Ugh."
be sold to people that
You have the
are
hangover already.
licensees with
Start to
said
get the headaches.
company for
Sits on your
to order
cabinet
for
and you're
bars
already
and
like
stuff.
feeling.
It's like, oh,
By law, they cannot sell
think
it in
about
the
it,
liquor
I
it's
need a
store.
couple of aspirin and a cup of coffee.
Bars can't. Bars won't even give it out.
Wait,
Bars
he's alive.
won't buy it. You go to a bar and try to order a lemon drop, they put vodka instead.
Fuck
Yeah.
you, Shawn.
Fucking
bullshit.
Waste of
Huh.
time.
Yeah.
Hey guys, the stripper pole didn't burn
But
out.
yeah, because I fucking put the fire out and replaced the wood.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm the
then
greatest.
It did burn up then. Okay.
There was only like a couple of
Why
blocks
did you
at the
make
strip.
that go down?
But yeah,
Making good
some
fine. It's always annoying to
SGDQ
suck that.
2017 started off K with someone playing Nier Automata one-handed.
Interesting.
Got the normal A ending, any percentage, one-handed because they have like one of those like physical defects with their left hand, so they can only play games one-handed. They played Nier Automata.
Oh, so they weren't
with
just
their
showing
right
off.
hand.
They just
It was
had their
fucking
choice.
insane. Dude, did you guys know about the blind guy that beat Zelda 64 like last summer? Took him
No.
3 years.
No, but I did see a guy playing Overwatch as Widowmaker with a baguette.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the dude play Dark Souls with a banana?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I heard about that.
Dude did a full run through with Dark Souls using bananas.
But I gotta say the best Dark Souls
requires the bananas to do different controller functions.
the best Dark
That's just
Souls playthrough I saw was the guy who combined the DDR dance pad with the Rock Band guitar.
Yeah,
I
oh
thought
my
it was
god,
the
that's so good.
I'm pretty sure it's the same guy because I knew the guy who's doing that has been making a thing, beating Dark Souls with all different types of controllers.
Yeah.
I thought he was also the banana guy.
I think he was.
Yeah.
If it wasn't the same guy, it was somebody that saw him do that with the Guitar Hero guitar and stuff. But the
That
funny
was
thing is, the
funny.
dude that did it with the Guitar Hero guitar didn't program any buttons for parrying or blocking. Nothing but dodges. He literally non-blocked the entire time.
Yeah, but I don't really block or parry. I'm absolute garbage at parrying in Dark Souls.
We're listening. We're just trying to get Ryan and Steven into talking. But apparently now Austin's hitting on me instead.
I was just quoting Austin Powers.
I'm
Yeah, pretty much
garbage
at
at
that
parrying
You complete
and
me.
blocking is pointless. I just
felt like
dodge.
that was my
I
boyfriend.
suck
My
at
leg
parrying,
up.
so I just roll out of the way of everything.
Never tried either. So what did you see on your adventure trip that you missed out last week, Mr.
Oh,
Austin?
dude, too many games was such a good time. It's this.
How
honestly,
many games
this
were
was
there?
Too
Too
many,
many.
honestly.
Damn.
I saw a copy of Chrono Trigger in the box with the map and the instruction book and everything in great condition. $200.
Why don't you steal it and sell it for $3?
That's really interesting because I saw like somebody online selling a Chrono Trigger box and instruction manual, no game, for like $700.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why my Mario
because
Kart 64 with instruction manual.
It was probably
will
because
get.
it came with the map, and the map is the rarest part of the entire set.
Yeah.
Because people usually took that out and hung it on their wall, and it got fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
But people, after a while, started just keeping everything in the box.
I usually just don't take anything out of the boxes.
But
There
dude,
was
it
a
was
Fallout 3
awesome.
map worth anything? I got one of
Sean,
those.
you would have
I got
been
like
so
80
you
of
would have been
them.
so happy to go. John St. John was there.
John Cena.
What?
John St.
Oh,
John had a
man.
panel. One of my friends.
Did he?
One of my friends drove him to the airport.
Oh man, I hope he's there next year when we all go.
I hope
Who's
so.
John St. John?
John
Duke
St. John is-
Nukem.
Yep. Duke Nukem.
He's the guy
And
who plays
Big the
Duke
Cat.
Nukem. And who?
Big the cat.
Oh, is he big?
Yeah.
I know he's big. I should fucking he's.
Foggy. Where are
He
you
plays the voice
going?
of Duke Nukem. He's got an epic voice, and he's an old dude now,
Yeah.
so it's
It
even
was so
crazier
funny
to
though,
see
because
this
like
like badass.
the way I found out that it was
Duke
him as he walked by me, like I was sitting at the after party Friday night just drinking with a couple of my friends, and he's walking by and someone just goes Duke, and he just goes Hail to the King, baby. I was like, oh my god! I was like, where the fuck is Shawn?
Why did you like go talk to him and get footage and send to me?
Because dude, by the time I went to go
Send
find
me
him,
a
he was
personal
gone.
message. Oh man,
I'm sorry, dude. I got pissed drunk and started seeing Larger Than Life with 5 of my friends.
I am. When we go next year,
there
we're
was
gonna find out
drunken
if he's,
karaoke. It was incredible.
if we're gonna go next year, and if we're gonna find out if he was there. Now,
We're
he
taking
is-
that poster.
I
we're
might,
taking the poster.
I might take that, but I have the Duke bust.
The bust,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna get him to sign
I thought
that.
you were pointing at the pictures of your nieces.
Those are my cousins. Well, actually, they're Jamie's cousins.
They're
The one's the one staying with
Yeah,
us.
I thought. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I thought you were pointing at the picture of them. I was like, why would you get him to sign that?
That'd be weird. That'd be funny. No, I got a
Yeah,
Disney bust.
You
John
signed
St.
a
John was
picture of
there.
these children.
Yeah, I know. Are they fans of mine? No, I just want it. This was in the frame I bought.
Yeah, John St. John, Pro Jared was there. James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, it was a really good time, man. I got a chance to actually just chat with him as like a normal fucking person.
How is
Coolest
he?
experience of my life. He's such a humble dude.
Yeah, he always seemed like one of those guys who's clearly playing up the personality.
Oh yeah, of course. Him, got a chance to meet Mike Matei. It's just, dude, it's probably one of the coolest conventions that I've been to. I've been to a few, so I can't really say like I have like expansive like convention experience, but
I've been to like 3.
especially for like in the
I've been to
state
a
of
couple.
Pennsylvania, Too Many Games is definitely one of the ones that I suggest that you go to every time. This is my 4th year going, and it just gets better and better every year.
brought me.
I
Well,
asked people, man. Nobody gave
I
me
was
shit.
out.
We're planning to have a panel there next year.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna start talking about
Too many of us will be
talking.
That'll be fun, and everyone's gonna come
there. Giggity.
because somebody has to figure out who he is.
I got to sit at the table for my friend
We're
Camille's
gonna
panel.
get there, and Raj is gonna sit in the back, just staring at the floor.
We're gonna open it up for
trash here, so
Why right now? That all that's getting picked up on the mic.
Take
That wasn't how that
questions.
went.
People who
You
have
couldn't
never
wait,
heard of
like-
us will be like, "Who are you?" And he's just gonna be like,
Instead of us
We're gonna
taking
have to-
questions
we're gonna
from them,
open-
we're gonna give them questions.
We're gonna open it up for questions at the end, and then every time you go like, how did you guys do this in the show? Why did you guys probably do this? Good question, Brad.
all 2 people who will actually show up and know who we are.
Well, I'm hoping to have the show launched by this time next year.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
As you guys saw, I posted on
Show?
Twitter
What show?
where I was throughout the
We'll
convention,
tell you afterwards. It's a show
and
we're
I actually
inviting.
did have a few people come up to me, which I
Yeah.
thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it was people that I knew already,
It's like walking into a room and all of us recognize you.
It was the whole thing.
I went to a party and I was instantly recognized. You were fucking invited.
It was just the whole fact, like, I posted it on the Hawk Walk Twitter and nowhere else. And they came up and they were like, dude, I saw on the Twitter that you were there. I was like, oh, you follow our Twitter. Hey.
Yeah, nice.
Cool.
There's 5. I got introduced to the host and he thanked me for coming. He sent you the invitation, jackass.
No, I know the person who runs it.
I know, just kidding.
That's why I got my fucking
It's an
VIP passes.
I know the person who runs this, but yeah.
Yeah.
You're not sucking his dick, are you?
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah,
Get on it.
These
pants are meant for unbuckling.
The coolest thing, though, is to round out that entire, like, week, I picked up Golf with Your Friends Thursday and was playing it Thursday night and wound up playing a couple rounds of mini golf with someone who's subscribed to my channel, which I thought was pretty cool.
What's on your arm?
Oh, it's a sleeve.
Yeah, it's one of those, like, copper sleeves. Because I deal with elbow tendonitis because I pitched for 6 years playing baseball, so my elbow will swell up.
Yeah,
He's got tennis elbow from all that masturbating.
I literally, I woke up today.
He put some real junk.
I woke up today. Originally, this was about the size of this.
Ooh, man.
So I was like, well.
No, I was really confused because you have a sleeve on one arm and not a sleeve on the other, but I could see
So what did you play?
above your shirt that it didn't
Baseball.
What position?
You're just a pitcher.
I did pitcher for 6
He
years.
had pitcher
I did-
tendonitis from playing
did-
shortstop.
I did catcher for 5, and that's why my knees are so shitty.
I did catcher for 2.
My ankles are bad from playing first base, because I kept having people run and try and kick my feet off of the bag.
Oh, that's the best way to get on first.
It's also the best way to break your own face, because I've had people just trip over my foot and just eat dirt.
Honestly, like
You're either gonna hurt me or you're gonna fuck yourself up.
the later half of my baseballing in the last couple of years, like the last 2 years I did it, I
go
ended up
baseballing.
I did. I played for about 5 years, but by like my 3rd year, that's when I figured out that I ambidextrous. I could do both.
Yeah.
Because I kept throwing my coaches off because
Switch pitcher?
I was a switch pitcher.
Nice.
Yo, we
I
can
know.
get to the
Switch
couple.
pitcher's the best.
I mean, look at it. There's 6 of us here now. Then David's 7. We get 2 more people. We can get some baseballing going.
Yeah.
we can
Get our own baseballing
No.
team.
Yeah.
No.
But it was
I
also
agree with
there was
her.
also
No.
there was also switch
Call
hitter.
ourselves
No.
the baseballs.
I can't run.
But I was also a switch hitter.
I'll support the
Nothing throws a pitcher off.
No.
It's one thing to deal with, like, you might have 2 different batters on 2 different sides of the plates. Nothing throws a pitcher off as if the same batter between pitches keeps jumping this side of the plate.
Technically, you're not
Man.
supposed to do that, you know.
This wasn't pro. They didn't give a shit. They were
I
stunned that I was
Even in
doing.
rec league, the rule
I
is
got
you can't
walked.
switch.
I got walked
What?
so many times because it threw them off.
Even in rec league ball, the rule is during an at bat, when you step in on one side and take a pitch, that's the side you're taking from the whole rest of the at bat.
Never gave me any trouble, but they had a hard time.
Doesn't seem fair.
I'm very good at dodging
Just like,
because
just like
of
in
that.
the major
because
leagues,
they're throwing
like
at me.
if you get announced and come to the plate as a right-handed hitter and you're a switch hitter and they pull that left-handed pitcher and bring in a righty, you have to bat right-handed. You've already stepped up to the plate as a right-handed hitter. So you have to finish the at-bat right.
Okay, no, I get that rule. I get that with that. If they're gonna allow you to switch sides between pitches, they should be allowed to switch pitchers between pitches.
Oh yeah, they can.
Listen,
but
you gotta remember there was nobody else who could do that when I was doing this.
Yeah,
So
but I mean,
there
like,
was nobody
if
who
they're
knew what the
mid,
fuck
like
to
if
do.
he's like 2 balls and
like a
one
2-2
strike,
count.
and they switch their pitcher, he should be allowed to switch his
yeah,
stance.
it would.
But theoretically, though, it shouldn't be that bad. I mean, if you're going to deal with a left or a right-handed pitcher anyway, you're aiming for the middle regardless.
My
so
thing-
No,
My
yeah,
thing
no,
was-
but
I know.
My thing was
You're worried where you're trying to sway the ball.
Yeah.
My thing was for a guy who was 6'3", about 270, I could really run. So whenever I would step up to the plate left-handed, they knew that I was going to drag bunt because of the whole fact that I'm closer to the first base bag from the left-hand side. So I just lay down a bunt on the third base side and just take the fuck off.
Huh.
So it got to a point where every time I would step in left-handed, they'd start to squeeze in to protect the lines for the bunt, and I would just start slapping shit over them. So because of the whole fact that I bunted from the left side, I developed a pretty decent swing from the left-hand side.
Nice.
Essentially taught myself how to switch hit. That's always
My
fun.
problem with when I got up to bat is that I couldn't remember what side I was supposed to stand.
That's how we found out because I could never
They're
remember
like,
which side.
dude, do you hit right-handed or left-handed? I don't know.
Yeah, that That was the problem they had, and then they started noticing. My mom started noticing that like every year she was buying me gloves on the opposite hands, and that's just this. And then my coach started catching on to it too, because he would see me like throw. He would see me do. I was just like, how are you doing? Like, because again, I would get there, and if I forgot my glove that day, I would just grab whatever glove was random. He's just like, right, I thought you were left. Oh, am I? I'll go grab another glove. Like, you just been throwing this whole time right-handed, and you're having trouble.
I've done that, dude.
No?
I've played first base lefty because my glove was starting to fall apart for a couple of games. Because we had a first baseman's mitt, but it was a glove for a lefty. So I would just make the catches, and instead of just like trying to actually throw it overhand to the pitcher, I would just underhand loft it to him, like, here you go, dude, that's 2.
But no, it made it super funny. I got really good at dodging though, because I throw pitchers off. I had all the time, man. I got used to, like, thankfully, like, at best it usually hit my legs if I got hit, so it was never too terrible. But no, I got really good at dodgeball because of that.
Dude, I'm again fucking 6'3", 270, dude. I was taking a lot of pitches off the shoulder and back because of the fact that I would like lean over the plate a bit. So I would literally just be like, I fucking dare you to throw inside on me. The second I would see it coming inside, I would just immediately just, oh no, my shoulder. That's 15 on the season, 7 games in. It gave me a lot more opportunities to steal bases.
I want to try tennis.
I was actually pretty good, apparently, but, like, my only motivation was that if I won, they wouldn't make me participate in ball pickup. So, like, I would
So
win.
winning made it to not have to do more stuff.
Yes.
I played badminton. That was great.
Sounds like a rich white guy sport.
Like,
Part of
it
that
is.
shuttlecock.
It is. It is so a white guy sport, and I played a shit ton of it, and I played with for my school, and I was really good.
Nice.
Too bad they don't give scholarships out for badminton.
Which is stupid. It's
an Olympic sport.
Yeah, it's an Olympic sport.
Is it really?
Yeah.
But
I didn't know that.
my school didn't care
I've
about
never
that.
seen that anytime I've
It's a
watched
summer
Olympics.
Olympic sport.
I've never seen it.
If my school had given a shit about it, about badminton, I probably could have gotten into the Olympics.
Dude, they do fucking indoor beach volleyball for the Olympics, all right?
I knew about volleyball. I still put volleyball above badminton. No
They're
offense.
both games you can play at a
Listen,
cookout.
badminton
I
has
don't-
its challenges, but if I had to pick one that's more of a sport.
Yeah,
Well, I
that was
agree.
one of the-
I
one of the
agree.
couple sports I was good at as a kid.
And which is why I wasn't mad. They didn't
But then
care
again-
about
but
it.
then
But
again,
like, I
this is-
probably could have been
sucked at
Olympic
tournaments.
grade.
This
That
is
would've got
this is
cool.
also the
Yeah,
same
that's the
Olympic
thing.
committee that wanted to put Texas
same
Hold'em
thing
in as
I
an
never
Olympic
tried
sport.
in tournaments.
I'm totally down for
No,
that.
Were you
No.
singles or
They were
doubles?
going to
No,
pull
I
out
just go
baseball
singles when I was
and
a
put in
kid.
Texas
No.
fucking Hold'em
No,
poker
no,
in
it
the
was
summer
easier.
fucking Olympics.
Well, here's the thing. No, because the Olympics is by definition,
Physical
a
competition.
Physical competition.
Yeah.
Badminton is not physical. Sean.
Yes.
It's more physical than them wanting to put
It is.
Texas Hold'em fucking poker in.
Texas Hold'em is a
Seriously?
mental
In lieu of
competition.
baseball.
That is a
What the
mental
hell's with
competition
that?
and nothing more.
I'm telling you, you will want in our lifetime. You will see
It
some
was like 10
sort of
years
video
ago.
game
They had that discussion.
concept go into an Olympic event.
Again, mental competition, not a
At what
physical
point
one.
do they put Quidditch in the
Dance
Olympics?
Dance Revolution.
Yeah.
I'm
You
just
know,
saying.
there are people that,
You know
that play actual
there's
Quidditch.
actual Quidditch,
Yeah.
right? That's
I
like there's
have
a lot
friends
of
that
college
play.
teams.
I have,
want
I
to know
have
what
friends
the
that
fuck
play.
that is.
How do
It's
they-
literally just dudes running around on fucking sticks between their legs, throwing a ball around. They're playing fucking ultimate frisbee with a ball and sticks between their legs.
Well, how do you do the other aspects of it? How do you do the golden snitch? How do you do the what was the balls that would attack?
I don't know, dude. I just know that I know people that play real life Quidditch, and I
You know what
think
I'm
it's
talking about.
fucking
There's like the-
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
balls
like,
are
it's,
supposed to hit you.
it's an actual thing. Like college campuses have Quidditch
Yeah.
teams that you actually have to
Do
audition
the football?
for.
Yeah,
do the
you
football
have to
teams
actually
go
try
beat those
out.
guys up? I hope they do.
Well, they better hope they're fucking Leviosa's
Like
work.
you actually have to go to tryouts and everything, and it's like people
Yeah.
have turned this
I think I
into
could
an
get-
actual thing.
I think I can get on the team relatively easily. Say, all right, you gotta get the ball. All right, cool. I'm on my broomstick. Pull it out, whack the guy in the head with it. All right, got the ball. Now what?
Okay,
Done. Keep going.
you were
You're not
flying on the broomstick,
You're not- you
which
didn't-
is the idea.
You know, it's that
You
blunder.
wouldn't be able
I'm the
to pull
blunder.
it out
I'm the
of
blunder
flying.
ball. What do you mean? I'm not blunder ball. So what I
You have the
the
glove.
glove. That's right. The guy's the glove. Where's my club? Can you have the clubs during this? Because I'd be down if they let you have a club during this. Because yeah, there's the beaters. Weren't there something they called beaters or something? And they had clubs. Can I be that guy? Just run around and start smacking the shit out of people?
That's really their job. That's like their
Just
only
the whole
job.
fact
They
that
had
it's
that in the
actual
real world
fucking
equivalent.
thing,
That's
dude.
Yeah, they had
Like,
the what?
Do they
I
have the
don't know,
beaters
I
in the
don't
real world
know.
equivalent?
I don't know.
I can get the whole having to score through the hoops thing because that's going to be still challenging too.
Yeah.
Because I know those aren't like exactly
Well, I mean,
huge.
obviously everything would be a little bit closer to the ground.
Well, still, but I mean, it's still one of those. I know
And
it's,
so would you, just a
it's
little.
not. It's also, but it's a smaller target too.
Falling off your broom isn't so detrimental.
Yeah, I know. I want my bone fixing spell on hand just in case.
Well, I mean, when we saw that happen, it kind of fucked everything up. So
Yeah.
he had to
I really-
regrow the bone.
And then he, well, yeah, because he
Well,
had to.
kind of
Well, look
sucked.
at
Damn,
well, look
Lockhart.
who did the damn spell. Like, come on.
Accurate, but you know.
Damn, Lockhart.
He was the worst wizard
boy.
ever.
Worst wizard ever.
Oh, I was thinking
Of
of
all
Tifa
time.
Lockhart. I was like, what the fuck does she have to do with this?
You didn't realize she's in Harry Potter?
Right?
I would have noticed if
She's
Tifa
a
Lockhart was in
Speaking of Squaresoft, the last day of SGDQ, there's a Chrono Trigger any percentage no wrong warping
Who the
run.
fuck was talking about that?
He talked about Tifa Lockhart, who's in Final Fantasy VII, which is a game made by
Alright.
Squaresoft.
Alright,
Go with the bridges, okay?
God.
Look, I connect.
All
I connect
segues are allowed.
We've
No.
done segues
Yeah, now
all
back to
worse.
sports for a second. Was there anything you played other than tennis, Brittany?
I played soccer and basketball.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
sucked
No.
at. What the fuck was that thing? Huh?
No, I was just thinking of things I shouldn't be saying.
Like what?
Everything.
Off podcast, apparently.
Hey,
Huh?
what?
I
What were
played
you
everything.
saying?
I know,
Brittany.
not on the podcast.
So did you play anything other than?
Brittany, since you played soccer, does that mean you just kicked the shit out of him then?
Yeah, exactly. I actually played soccer when I was 4. Apparently, I played soccer. I actually have no recollection of ever playing soccer. But my mom
Yeah.
always talks about how I played soccer and how I was like the worst person on the team, and my coaches could never get me to stay where
Yeah.
I need to go, and I would like try to like
She
walk
just
off the
lied to
field.
you.
Yeah. No, I had teachers try to get me to play
I was in
soccer.
the Olympics. I
wasn't
just don't remember. My
happening.
parents told me I was.
The only thing I'm decent at other than tennis is actually archery.
I remember playing basketball.
That's
my
unique.
cousin,
They're speaking Russian.
My
when I was
cousin
young.
Timmy was
I'm
on the
still-
same
I'm still
team.
really good at archery. I haven't used a bow and arrow in like 6 years, and I'm still good at it apparently.
When
I
I
tried,
played
like, last
basketball,
week.
my cousin was on the same team as me, and we never actually played basketball. We used to play tag on the court.
I remember.
Did you throw the ball for tag? Because that's just dodgeball.
No, we never paid any attention to the game. Parents would look at us like off in the corner, like, look at those fucking idiots.
Oh,
And we would run
God.
back and forth.
I would not want to be that
Like-
kid's parent. I would not want to be your parent then. I don't want to be the one to go, yo, where's your kid? You see the one over there that's taking a shot? Not that one. It's the one
remember-
over there playing tag.
It's the one on the
The
whole other
only
side of
reason-
the floor.
The only reason I was on the team was because my brother was the coach, and sometimes he would give me baskets because he would like put me on his shoulders and be like, "All right, now throw the ball." I'd be like right next to it, but I'd be like, "Yeah, I fucking did it."
And as a 4-year-old, she actually said that too. Yeah, fucking did it.
Fuck yeah.
I remember vaguely one time I threw the basketball and I hit my cousin in the face, and I like his nose got all bloody like in the middle of the game, and they had to stop the game. They were like, "All right, guys,
Game over."
time out."
You know,
Like,
what's
I
funny-
wasn't even participating in the game, but you know, I still got benched.
She was in the audience with the word.
I remember playing full contact volleyball.
What's
That-
full contact?
Full
contact.
E-
You're on
Everybody.
the opposite side of the nets. Who are you contacting?
No,
with?
because it wasn't one side versus the other. Instead, you gained
There's like a line.
individual points based on getting the ball over the net.
That's just insane.
I was like, "Fuck you!"
And
Oh, that's
then
a-
so we would on the same night we would just check each other
Nice.
so
Oh
we
my
could
God.
get the hit to get it over.
Should we start the annual Hawk Walk Studios full contact volleyball tournament?
only if it's shirtless.
Okay, give me your
Oh,
hand.
of
We'll
course.
clothesline everybody.
Would you play any other sports? Or just badminton?
I
I'll
did-
fucking
I
low
did
bridge
just,
the shit out of somebody.
Baseball, badminton, and I was on the bowling team.
Woo! Yo.
That's not a sport.
All
Fuck
four
it.
of the major sports: baseball, basketball, football, hockey.
You?
Also played soccer.
And
did track and
That would be
on a
considered a
team,
major
but
sport.
I
I did
really
track and field
wanted
as well.
to play
Fun.
hockey. I just
That was it.
couldn't. Absolute shite.
Well, what do you think
I
mine was,
went
too?
my
Stuff
high
I
school
liked.
team was
I never
roller
liked
hockey
the
because
games,
we
it was
couldn't
just
get
for
into an
fun.
ice hockey league because
Yeah.
of the whole fact the insurance was too great.
That's what we would
Oh.
do too, but
And
I couldn't do it.
We literally just went to like some place in Feasterville, and we basically just participated in essentially a rec league, and we were the only school team in the rec league. It was like literally like Team A, Team B, Franklin Town. Like,
Oh, I tried in high school. My friend convinced me to go to the track. What's the thing where you like you run and then you jump over like the little hurdles?
Hurdles.
running the
You
hurdles,
got out, like,
track and field.
gymnastics and stuff?
It's
Yeah.
not,
Track
it's
Was
and
it
not
gymnastic or was
track.
it track?
It was track, but
Okay.
like
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
hurdles.
the
Hurdles.
specific part of track because
Yeah,
they
that-
also
running-
had like the pole vaulting
Run it,
thing.
run it,
Field.
run an X meter
And then-
hurdles.
Well, my friend convinced me to go with her to tryouts for that, and they wouldn't let me be on the team because I refused to jump over the things because I was scared my ankle would catch it and then I would fall.
They knock over each. I used to be
They
a
really
hurdler.
do knock over.
Yeah, they were like.
Because I remember my school.
Unless somebody stupid sets them up the wrong direction, in which case they don't knock the way you would hit
I
them.
was like, I'm gonna try this.
Saw
I'm
that
gonna
happen.
die. Are you kidding me?
My school, the first thing we have to do every day in gym, because my classes are like an hour and a fucking half,
They
to
were
2
like, what are
hours.
you
You have
doing?
block scheduling?
Run! I was
Huh?
like,
You
there's
have block
no way.
I did too.
And
Made college so much easier.
the first thing they did is they'd send us over to the track, and we'd all have to run like 3 laps around the track. That's just how you started the
You
day
had a
out.
track.
We had a track out there. Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was a real nice track too. But like it was like a 5-lane track, but 2 of the lanes on the one side had hurdles because, for when they set up for hurdles, but they were still spaced. So I would just during the run, I would just jump over the hurdles.
Nice.
Nope. They
Really
told
fun,
Me,
really
they
fun.
told me to jump over them. I'm just like, what if my leg breaks? Like, no, you're
No,
fucking kidding
they
me.
fall over.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
They
wasn't
really
gonna
do.
risk
They're
that.
extremely
I was
top-heavy.
not
Yeah.
gonna risk that.
So I remember I was like,
you
you know what,
know-
I'm gonna do this, and I knocked over.
What are,
Yeah, I don't know. Who gives a
you know
shit?
those things
My
that like
stuff.
are in the middle?
Okay.
No, it was this. And this.
But
The pieces of
I
that
did.
lamp that's broken.
Yeah.
I did knock him over initially in the beginning.
You know, like the
but
guardrails.
Eventually, I was able
I
to.
remember one time when I was a kid, I tried to jump over a guardrail, and like my foot got caught in the guardrail, and I smacked the pavement really fucking hard. And like I was a kid, but I remember it knocked one of my teeth out, and like it didn't even knock it out. It like chipped it. I had to go to the dentist. I had to get it pulled. I came home, my nose was bleeding. I was like covered in blood. I was crying hysterically. And you know what? I'm never jumping over anything ever again.
So she
It's
wasn't.
also a guardrail, not a
She
hurdle.
wasn't born a. She just smacked her face.
No, it's
really
not. The
hard.
hurdle topples. The guardrail's not moving. I've seen cars at
That's right,
guardrail
the,
rails and they bend at best.
Hurdles don't really loosen.
No, you don't lose
Okay,
this
but you
guardrail.
know what? I was like 12, and it was this high. I was like, I can jump over that. No, but I couldn't. I fucking couldn't.
Sort of like
Okay.
how,
Well,
sort of like
thankfully,
how
I
when I
was
would
a
play
tall-
basketball, if I would
And I
drive
fell
in
not
and make a
only like
layup,
off of the
I would have to
sidewalk,
stop
I
really
like
quick to see
slammed
where
the
that landed because the
pavement.
pole was right there.
Nope.
Oh.
Wasn't
Dude,
fun. Not doing it again.
Unde-fucking-feated.
See, I've always wanted to
We
do like
had,
really
like,
cool things
40
in front of
balls
us,
in that
backflip
fucking thing
off
in the
and stuff.
5 years I was
But I'm
there.
afraid I can't backflip because
Some
I choke. Because every time I try to do a backflip, I'm afraid I'm gonna land on my
I
neck.
think
Yeah.
I was this
So then
playing
I end up
basketball.
just landing on my
I chipped
shoulders
this
because I
tooth.
choke. And I'm like, no.
I would try
Because
it if I knew
had
there was someplace
to
about
start
for
just
secure
being, like,
landing.
jump
And
shoot.
Yeah, like
stuff
Sky
that.
Zone.
Yeah, I was trying to go there.
Such being one of
I used to
those
do-
Honestly,
on
that
the
does
floor.
sound cool.
I used to do football, baseball, and I did track. For...
You did football?
Yep.
Fag.
Screw you.
Wait,
I was a defensive end.
Football or football?
Football.
Fag.
You play football too.
I also
no,
played
no,
football, so it sort of made it sort of equated.
No. No, I was,
So he's
I was,
also a foot fag.
I was,
You know,
I
I
was a
played
defensive
the
end.
football that actually involved hitting the ball with your foot a
Yeah,
majority
I don't get
of
that.
the
American
time.
football makes no sense to me.
No, it doesn't, but no.
Your foot maybe touches
It's
the
a
ball
fun
once,
sport.
twice throughout the entire.
Yeah, it's called punts and
And
kicks.
there's only one guy that does it. Too.
Yeah.
Two,
You're right.
unless your kicker and your
That's
punter
not
are
even
the
a
same
fucking
guy,
ball.
which that is a multifaceted player, and you need to sign him.
Yeah.
It's not
Um,
even a fucking ball.
It's not a ball.
But I did also.
Technically, it's
It's
not
like
a
an
ball.
egg
It's hand
shape,
stewy.
kind of.
Hand
Uh,
Stewie.
I did track and field and all too. I did hurdles. I did hurdles. I spent a lot of time in the air. I had to teach myself to start stepping down because I could leap over
Yeah,
a
when I
hurdle
did,
like nothing.
When I did track and field, I did 100-meter dash.
I did relay, hurdle,
you want- you
and then
want
I actually won medals in competition for long jump. I was a good long jumper.
Nice, nice. Rad was really into rainbow dash in school.
Yeah. Come on, you're not
Fucking
saying
say
anything this
something.
entire podcast.
Contribute to the fucking
Everybody else
conversation.
did.
You got any cool sport playing the sport
Come
stories?
on,
No,
Dad, talk
you
about
know
like
he
the
is
debate
no
team or
sports.
something.
No,
Fuck
actually,
it.
I played
You all?
What'd you
What'd
play?
you play? What'd you play?
basketball.
Nice. What position?
I didn't really play a position.
That's so
He just plays
stereotypical.
I played
street
like
ball.
yeah, I played with like friends and shit a lot.
Well, where did you prefer
Wait,
to play
like
as a
street-
guard or a forward?
Probably more of a
Were you more of a rebound guy?
I just liked
No.
them when they threw me the
All right,
ball.
then you were probably a guard.
yeah.
Did you handle the ball well?
Shoot pretty
Was it
well.
like full things or was it like 3v3 or
It was
what?
like 3v3.
Yeah, so
Oh,
like
so
Charles
you're-
Barkley shut up and jam.
Yeah, dude.
Sega
Bam.
Genesis.
What's up?
Way to really segue that one back.
Or would you
again.
play one-on-ones like Magic vs. Bird?
Good talk.
So
Ryan.
just
Yeah.
basketball?
I played a little bit of baseball too.
Yeah, what'd you play?
I played first base and outfield.
Oh, nice.
Way out there?
Not way.
You're actually good at outfield?
Somewhere out there.
Decent.
Did you wear a bright uniform so they could see you?
No.
What color was the uniform, do you remember?
It was navy blue and gray.
Nice.
Yeah, most of my baseball colors were
What
usually
was the name
darker
of your
colors
coach?
too.
I don't remember.
Is that reasonable?
Full righty?
Huh? Yeah,
Full
full
righty?
righty.
Nice.
Yeah. I tried to teach myself how to bat left-handed, but it's hard.
Dude, I just like I
It
said,
would-
like I
see,
said,
like-
I started off just bunting from the left side.
Yeah.
Like at this point, it's hard for me now because I know I'm right-handed.
Yeah.
But at the time,
You
I
did
had
different.
no fucking idea.
You were just like, yeah.
He's like, I was pretty good at both sides. No, you were just really terrible at both
Yeah, I
sides.
was
You know which one.
So
You would
Hitting it
hold
was
the bat
so-
for a lefty from the right-handed side.
Yeah.
hitting the ball was so hard for me as a kid. I was never, which was great, fine because I was the catcher, so I wasn't really in the
Yeah.
first runs. So it didn't matter that I couldn't really hit the ball.
You were bottom of the lineup guy.
Yeah.
One of those guys that are more expecting you to draw a walk than actually play the ball.
Exactly.
That's how I started.
Okay,
And then I started getting hit by a lot of pitches, so I slowly worked my way up the batting order. 'Cause, dude, what better way to have it? Have your 1 and 2 guys get on base with singles, have the third guy get hit by a fucking pitch to get the bases loaded, and then a bases clearing triple the very next batter. Like,
Yeah.
one of the coolest things I ever saw was an inside the park grand slam in the last game of our season when I was 15.
That's great.
In the first inning,
Oh
we
my
put
God.
up 9 runs because we got to bat around. You can
Bat
bat to
around.
the end of your lineup, and then the inning ends.
I got to see one of those when I went to see. I went to see the Mets versus the Phillies, and the Mets hit it inside the park grand slam against the Phillies.
Dude, I watched the
I
Phillies
was
game.
like 10
That'd be
years
cool.
ago.
I watched
That
the-
was really fun.
I watched the Phillies game last season.
I'm from
Where
New Jersey, so
we
the Phillies
had-
mean nothing to me.
We had a
Nothing means
we
we
had
don't have any
a
real teams anymore.
we had a
We've
2-run
got
lead.
one hockey team.
We had a 2-run
Well,
lead
the
on the
Mets are
Washington.
ours.
We had a 2-run lead on the Washington Nationals. Stephen Drew comes up to pinch
The
hit,
Mets suck.
hits a pinch
They
hit,
do.
3-run inside the park home run to take the lead, and the team didn't look back.
That's how you know a Mets fan is a true Mets fan, because the Mets suck and they never win anything, and we still follow them.
Yeah, Eagles
that
Eagles
is-
have the same devoted fans.
They do. They
Yeah,
do.
they do.
Every
Yeah.
Philly team
Oh,
has
yeah.
the same devoted fans.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
Caesars are good.
really?
No, honestly,
I'm just-
yeah.
Okay.
Phillies fans are the worst.
Hockey is trash, though.
quick sports news update. The Sixers did just make a couple of good signings yesterday. They signed J.J. Redick to a 1-year, $23 million contract. The dude has the best 3-point percentage in league history right now.
I mean, the Flyers are good, aren't they?
No.
No.
They got
We-
what, 2
they're-
families?
We had a playoff run
not-
2 years ago where we got knocked out in the first round, didn't make the playoffs last year. We are the first team in NHL history with a 10-plus game win streak that didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah,
Phillies?
the Devils
We let
are a
Steve
far
Mason
better
go.
team than the
We
Flyers.
signed with Winnipeg.
Uh,
I didn't ask if the Devils were
We brought
better.
in,
I asked if the
Brought in Brian
Flyers were
Elliott,
good.
basically Steve
The
Mason
Devils
2.0.
aren't doing that great this year, I don't believe.
They signed Taylor Hall, which was a good pull up for them. They wound up with the number 1 pick. Flyers had number 2,
Yeah.
so we both got 2 NHL ready guys. The only,
Guys,
the only
let's
problem
just
with the
make
Flyers
this
guy
short.
is
all Philadelphia teams seem to at least suck this year. All right.
God, most of them-
Every
Most
other
years.
year.
Most
most
years.
most of,
Every
most of
other
the teams
year.
suck. The only team that actually does anything good anymore is the Philadelphia Union, and no one talks soccer
No.
ever.
No.
That's because
We had a
I
6-match
didn't
win
even know
streak,
we
and
had
nobody
a
said a
soccer
fucking
team.
word
That's
about it.
because-
I thought the Steelers do good usually. Not like
Bethlehem Steel? Oh, Pittsburgh Steelers.
yeah,
you
the
mean?
Pittsburgh Steelers. They're not
Yeah.
a bad team.
Oh yeah, no.
They're the lead
But
in
they're not
most
a
Super Bowl
Philadelphia
wins.
team.
Yeah.
The Steelers are
I didn't
The
even know
Steelers
we
are-
had
That's
a
Pennsylvania, not
soccer team.
Philadelphia.
Yeah,
What?
2011.
Oh, we were
was
talking
our
Philly
season.
in general. I
Yeah,
just thought we were
Philly.
talking
Philly,
PA.
that's
Before
why I
the
didn't-
stadium was
My
built, we
mistake.
played in Lincoln
Only
Financial
guess,
Field.
only guess Pittsburgh
Like,
has
Pittsburgh
all
Pittsburgh
the
is
teams.
very far
Pittsburgh
from
is great.
Philly. It's a 6-hour drive to Pittsburgh.
I would
from here.
agree with you if the fact that Pittsburgh has their own team in pretty much everything.
Yeah.
They
The
pretty much-
Steelers, the Penguins, and the Pirates.
yeah.
Yep.
So there's
I heard they were changing the Pirates' name to something else.
something less racially offensive.
Yeah.
Or are you
that's what I
talking
heard.
about the
Some Scottish
Washington?
guy, yeah.
Or are you talking about the Washington Redskins?
They're changing that as
No,
well.
they're not.
They're not? Thank
Not
God.
anymore. There
People
was a
keep-
ruling that came down that said they don't have to.
Good.
Thank
Because
God.
I mean, I don't think at this point it's iconic.
And the Pittsburgh
Yeah.
Pirates have nothing to worry about.
Listen,
I
there
just
used to be a
think
team
it's
called the Oilers. Anything
It's-
can
it's-
change.
it's-
My
more-
high
it's
school
more for
almost
the
had to change
alliteration.
Had to change their mascot.
What was it?
Redskins. Well, now we're just the Skins.
It sounds
was actually-
worse.
It was
Yeah, it
actually.
does sound. So you just got pictures of potato skins like on here, like
Or
I
just
mean,
shirtless
like,
people?
Actually,
I'm thinking flayed man.
I was just gonna say shirtless dudes getting ready to play some ball.
yeah.
Chamonix was actually under fire
Yeah.
in headlines for a while by like
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
America.
Mhm.
Like the
Yeah.
entire America was just like looking at Neshaminy.
My
like, fuck you
girlfriend
guys.
went to Cornwell's for middle school, and she was actually there when they had to change their mascot because I don't remember.
What was it, a cornholer?
No, I don't. I think it was
The corn on the
'Cause,
cob, he was holding it like this.
because one of the major things with Cornwell's Elementary was they had this huge.
They're elementary.
Cornwell's Elementary School. Yeah, that's why I said middle school.
Oh damn!
I started this off saying my girlfriend's middle school.
I
Sorry, I
missed that part entirely.
Your bag here.
All right,
Is
so-
that your PS4?
Yeah.
So what is it? So
I don't remember exactly what it was, but like the school had like this huge mural inside that was like Charles Schultz came and did this whole thing. And it was all Peanuts themed stuff. And like so I feel like it was like I think it was like Snoopy was like their mascot or something. They had to change it because of the whole fact that it was like, oh well we need to change it because of copyright stuff, and they're like, no, Charles Schultz came and fucking did this and said we could use fucking Snoopy, and then they still changed it anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I feel like when we had the same thing in this area because Disney came to this area, and we have Disney,
Yeah.
the Disney Elementary, and they also did a whole bunch of Disney work or something
really,
there.
I didn't think this area was very racist against Cubans.
Or Jews.
Yeah.
What? How many around here, really? It's not a big Cuban
A
population.
decent amount of Jews. I mean, I've seen
Yeah.
the Jewish camp girls.
But
that
none of
come in.
these,
Right.
these are all like the friendly.
And all the bagels.
Duh.
But yeah, we have Walt Disney Elementary, and they did a
call
whole
these
bunch
bagels?
of. I know he came and christened that because
Bagels aren't worth it.
my parents were around when that school got.
Of course, they had to come and christen it.
Well, I mean by like, but like they can never be legally told they can't use all the because everything's
They couldn't
Disney
come.
themed
They
in
couldn't
there.
come in and give it all the
From all, they
mazzles.
painted it all for it.
Yeah.
Couldn't come in and give it fucking
Honestly, I'm
mazzles for shit.
surprised that my old high school hasn't had to change the name for their football team because it's the Comwaugan Eagles.
So.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying because Philadelphia Eagles.
It's
all
they're
that.
not
no,
a
they're-
major. They're not a
Oh,
major
so they never
league
win
team.
either.
They're
They don't.
the only
Not against
What?
the Pennsbury Falcons, at least.
To be frankly honest, the only good team that we had there was our soccer team. That was the only one that was good. They
And
made
again,
the-
soccer
They
doesn't
made
mean
the
well
state
here.
championships, all that for the soccer team. Everything else at that school sucked.
I remember in Neshaminy, it was like we would go to football games and there used to be people in the parking lots. They used to have like signs that used to be screaming like outside of the fence, telling us that our school was shit and like how we were racist and everybody who's going into the football game was racist. Meanwhile, I'd like buy my ticket and be like, fuck you guys.
I would be like, yo, I'm Korean, what's up?
Redskins!
Yo, I'm Korean, go Redskins! Start doing the Atlanta Braves tomahawk chop while you're.
Oh, Redskins!
Oh, the Skinner!
this now! We'll win again!
Let the Skinner!
No, she goes up there. Like, I
Tomahawk
found this
chop!
Get ready for the Trail of Tears Part 2!
I will take a hot dog!
No, she goes up there. So I find this very racist. It should be yellow skins. And we are no longer going to be alone on the internet.
And with that, I feel like an hour and 19 minutes is
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah. With that thing, that's going to get us banned from several streaming services.
With very little actual topics today, we still managed to cover.
Still
I told you
managed
we
to
did
carve out
topics.
almost an hour and a half.
I mean, we
That's
might as well hawk
bullshitting.
walk to episode 19, and now for something completely different. In gaming news, though, to end at something at the end, we have some sort of gaming. Geek Chic, the company that makes really high quality luxury gaming tables, has gone out of business.
No!
No, high-end luxury gaming tables didn't sell? The fuck are you surprised about?
D&D campaigns will never be the fucking same!
Listen, they were great stuff, but who the fuck they think they were marketing to?
I know, they were...
Me, hello?
Did you buy one?
No.
Then shut up!
If I could afford one, I would have bought one, because they were really nice tables.
If I could afford one, I'd have bought one and wanted 3 more.
Well, I
Yes,
mean, maybe
here's the
they'll
thing.
be on sale.
Here's the problem.
Going out of
They're
business sale? What's up?
the people who want them and the people who couldn't afford them.
Yo, Geek Chic, hit me up, hambostreaming@gmail.com. I'll take one of them tables off your hands if you don't want it.
Oh my god, I
We will-
really hope that you guys get big or something, and then somebody, like...
Just sends us a
Yeah,
gaming table.
You just...
Yo, that's a start. I'd be fine
You
with
get,
that.
like, 80 dick pics in your
No.
email.
No. Don't encourage this.
Look,
stuff.
That'll be more likely than
Look.
you get sent a gaming
Look.
table.
I made it somewhere,
Fair
okay?
Look, if
Hey,
you're going
Hambo
to send
Streaming,
anything,
look at
it's got to
this
be...
out.
Hey, Hambo Streaming, here's a table for you.
If you're going to send him a dick pic, it's got to be...
It's gotta be on a Geek Chic gaming table or I won't look at it.
You gotta do some nice Photoshop. It's gotta be in the same theme of 88 Fingers Louie's 88 Fingers Up Your Ass.
He has a screener
Geek
for all
Chic is
pictures.
gonna send you an email of them dragging their balls across the table.
He likes dragons.
It all
He's
works
a big
out in
fan
the
of
end.
Dragon Ball.
Look, dude, Dragon Balls, regular balls, I still win.
Exactly.
Hey, Hambo, is this what you wanted?
Hey,
No.
hey, Hambo, I got a fine cut of wood for you.
He sent you a picture of just a block of wood.
I
thought this was gonna be something worse.
It's literally just a hunk of Brazilian cherry. I'm like, yo, that's fucking sick.
That's
Dude,
some
how much
very-
was that? Like 250
That's some
bucks?
fine hard wood. That's some...
Damn. What is this, balsa?
All right, then I think we can.
Yo, send me a video of you running your balls across some balsa.
No, don't encourage people. Don't encourage people to start sending this shit.
Run your cherries across some cherry.
Well, once we get the website up, we're putting your email address up there for all contact
He'd
stuff.
like some ebony right up against an ebony. Mahogany would also suffice.
Mahogany always suffices.
Oh my god, we gotta revisit that when we get the page up and there'll be contact
You gotta
emails
state
for
it
all of
right
us.
though,
Oh
okay?
my god.
If you don't state it right, it doesn't bring out that red undertone.
That's right.
When we get the website up, we'll have all everybody's contact infos for the business, because we all have one. We'll get
And then
that
just
up there.
my
And
regular,
we're-
my
No,
channel's
you
Gmail.
have, you have a Hawkwalk email.
Yeah, I know, but just just
For the website, you're putting your Hawkwalk email, but then I want people to send you like all different types of like wood photos and stuff
for
like that. Something that
personal
says-
requests and pics of wood.
Yeah.
Contact
Pics of-
hambostreaming@gmail.com.
Here, all I want is the taglines and all of it. I said, "Here's your wood, Austin. How do you like this one? Do you like it dark? How about light?"
Might as well create one
Sure.
special up at dickpics@hawkwalkstudios.com. Filter all your dick pics to here.
Just make one called Hunks O Wood.
He's
at
gonna
Hawkwalk.
have like a Ken doll holding a piece of wood.
Just sit there holding it out like this, like, is this a good table?
Here's my Kenwood.
Dude, put your Kenwood on a Kenwood. Send us pics.
Send Austin a pic.
Ken
That'd be
with
the
wood
greatest.
on a Kenwood.
If you ever got sent that stuff, we'd put it on Facebook and
Better
we put
yet,
it on
better
Twitter.
yet,
I don't
send me
think you
pictures.
can.
Send me pictures
No,
of
but
your.
that was like Ken on Kenwood.
Send me
the
pictures.
appropriate ones. No jokes.
Sean, we gotta have people send me pictures of May pop figures
Are you-
holding
okay.
tags on top of a Maytag dishwasher.
Of course. Of course.
Send me Maytags on Maytags.
It's gonna become a thing.
Hamburgers.
Now.
Let's get some recursion going on in it, too.
All right,
You guys are
I
so
think that's a
dumb.
good point to
This
go
is
then.
Have McCree talking about it being high noon at high noon.
It's dying, the joke. It's dying.
It's
I need all the puns.
Ah, she's standing on like a little edge. Bye.
She just walked off.
Just killed
You heard that audible too when she hit the ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why do I
It's
care?
great because it still
Why do
says
I
Rad,
care?
so
It's
Rad's
not-
the girl.
It's not my character
we
died.
can stop.
Rad is a girl.
Alright.
Dude, get Microsoft Office on that
Yeah,
device.
say,
What the
why
fuck
am
you
I
doing?
gonna care? It's not my character's died.
And it's been real fun.
Oh, it's been really
We
real.
already ended it.
No,
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 not yet.
didn't.
You have to do a
Oh.
sign off.
Fuck you, Hawkwalk Studios.
And
We
this
love
is
you
why
too.
she's not allowed.
And with that, we'll see you all next week for Hawkie Talkie episode 20. That I am preemptively titling "We're Not Getting Tired of This Shit."
I don't know, I'm pretty tired of your shit.
Yeah, let's find out what that means
I'm
next
getting
week.
tired of my shit.
I'm getting tired of Rad shit.
I'm
The
getting tired
fuck?
of my own
God,
shit.
he never shuts up.
I know,
Yeah,
dude.
Rad, shut the
Stop
fuck
talking
up,
so
Rad.
much, man.
We'll see you guys next time.
We love you.
Bye.